Well, here's a good one. Course in Miracles, Lesson 19. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. The idea for today is obviously the reason why your seeing does not affect you alone. You will notice that at times the ideas related to thinking precede those related to perceiving, while at other times the order is reversed. The reason is that the order does not matter. Thinking and its results are really simultaneous, for cause and effect are never separate. Today, we are again emphasizing the fact that minds are joined. This is rarely a wholly welcome idea at first, since it seems to carry with it an enormous sense of responsibility, and may even be regarded as an invasion of privacy. Yet it is a fact that there are no private thoughts. Despite your initial resistance to this idea, you will yet understand that it must be true if salvation is possible at all. And salvation must be possible because it is the will of God. The minute or so of mind searching today, which today's exercises require, is to be undertaken with eyes closed. The idea for today is to be repeated first, and then the mind should be carefully searched for the thoughts it contains at the time. As you consider each one, name it in terms of the central person or theme it contains, and holding it in your mind as you do so, say, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of this thought about COVID, or whatever you'd like to say. The requirement of as much indiscriminateness as possible in selecting subjects for the practice periods should be quite familiar to you by now, and you will no longer have that repeated each day, although it will occasionally be included as a reminder. Do not forget, however, that random selection of subjects for all practice periods remains essential throughout. Lack of order in this connection will ultimately make the recognition of lack of order in miracles meaningful to you. Apart from the as-needed application of today's idea, at least 3 practice periods are required, shortening the length of time involved if necessary. Do not attempt more than 4. So that's Course in Miracles, lesson number 19. So now I'm going to read from A Year of Forgiveness, channeled through Tina Louise Spalding. Lesson 19. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. You are hanging in there very well. We are pleased about the fact that you are here again today. Each day you follow these lessons to go deeper into your beliefs about reality, yourself, and the place you have in existence. The idea that your thoughts are secret and don't affect anybody else are clearly believed by most beings in your society. People think all the time. They often negatively ruminate on things and have absolutely no idea that every single thought they have plants a seed of that very thing they fear. You begin to see how you create things, like dysfunctional relationships or diseases, by constantly worrying and fretting about things. You don't realize, because you've never been taught the truth, that your thoughts affect everything and everyone. You are the central, pivotal linchpin in the creation of your life in all of its aspects and facets. You must have an effect because you draw to yourself those experiences, people, places, and things that you see and feel in your life. They come to you from you. This is a very important lesson, one we hope reveals that the mind wandering is in fact like laying landmines along your future path. Think about that. If you complain in your mind and envision a fight with your brother or your sister or your father or your mother, you plant that fight in yours and that person's future. The more you do it, the more likely that event comes into physical manifestation. A momentum has to be built, it's true. But most of you who gnaw at a particular subject, i.e., like a dog with a bone, Keep going back to it time and time again. Apply yourself to this lesson today. Know it is extremely important that you understand this principle. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you again tomorrow. So I love this lesson because it really opens up my mind to this idea that the thoughts that I'm thinking, while I feel like they are protected inside of my mind, there really is no secret from spirit, and the sort of like energetics and metaphysics around this. We're always emitting a frequency, and your thoughts really generate that frequency. And so if you're constantly complaining or just noticing negativity in the world, you magnetize events and people and things into your life that are a result of those thoughts. Like, you literally are manifesting the future by whatever you're thinking. So it's a good idea to try to steer your mind away from complaining, or from, like they're saying in here, reviewing all those things you wish you would have said to win that argument, or the hell that you're going to give to somebody because of something. It's a waste of energy. And during these times right now, what is happening in our world, the level of deception and the level of lies and hatred and evil that is being projected out through your television screens and your little devices like the one I'm holding to try to capture your mind is increasingly more so. So you've got to get in front of your thoughts. You've got to be more conscious of what you're spending time thinking about. Seriously. Because you are not alone in experiencing the effects of your thoughts. I love you all. Have a great day.